Top story tonight at 5:30. Momeni appeared in court today as a judge ruled on the pre-trial motions from both sides ahead of Momeni's trial for the killing of Cash App founder Bob Lee.
KTVU's Jana Katsuyama was in the courtroom and joins us with the details. Jana. Well, the judge went over many of the items that were submitted in court documents by the prosecutors on September 4th with their lists of witnesses and motions. The defense also submitted their requests. Lee and Momeni both knew each other through his sister, Momeni's sister, who had been with Lee the night that he was killed. Today, the judge considered some of the evidence that the jury will and will not hear. Defense attorneys for Momeni arrived at the Hall of Justice Wednesday along with his mother. The judge considered a long list of pretrial motions from prosecutors and the defense. Momeni, a former tech consultant, has pleaded not guilty to murder in the April 2023 killing of Cash App founder Bob Lee, who was found stabbed with a kitchen knife. Wednesday's hearing has big implications for how the trial will proceed, according to criminal law expert Michael Cardoza.
Motions before trial are really important because what they do is they streamline the case for the jury so the attorneys and the judge aren't taking breaks every 10 minutes to decide certain issues.
One request by prosecutors asked the judge to prohibit nicknames from Bob Lee's social media site, where he refers to himself as Crazy Bob. The defense argued that there is no reason to ban a name that Lee called himself. Prosecutors said it was not relevant, and nicknames often are banned. The judge ruled with prosecutors.
So the judge makes a decision under usually 352 of the Evidence Code, which is, does the probative value outweigh the prejudicial value? And in this situation, it sounds like the judge is saying, no, that's too prejudicial to the jury.
One defense motion asked the judge to bar prosecutors from stating that the knife used in the killing came from Momeni's sister's apartment, saying there was no conclusive evidence. Prosecutors argued that they should be able to establish a connection through circumstantial evidence. The judge ruled with prosecutors, leaving it to the jury. Cardoza says jury instructions under California law are clear.
It does say if the circumstantial evidence points to innocence, you must go with that.
After an hour, the judge closed the courtroom to deal with other issues behind closed doors. The attorneys emerged after nearly 3 hours.
And can we get any comment from you about the discussion about the knives? I know that was something that you felt very strongly about.
Not going to make any statements today.
I know his...
I did ask one of Momeni's defense attorneys if they plan to bring up any additional pretrial motions at the next hearing. He tells me no, not at this point. They are planning to resume discussing the motions that they filed today. Now, the clerk had not finished processing the paperwork, so we're still awaiting a full list. The attorneys say that they do expect to return next Monday morning.
And Jenna, what was Momeni's demeanor in court? Any reaction today?
Well, he really didn't say anything. He sat there, he listened to the attorneys, consulted with them at certain points. His mother also was in court. She has been there most of the dates. She brought a suit today for her son, but they still haven't gotten to jury selection, so it is a ways to go before they actually get to this trial.
All right, Jana Katsuyama, thanks for that report.
For the